PORSHA has the house, so Kelly can stop calling it Simon's house. We're going to get into this TMZ exclusive. Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. So, today we are talking Real Housewives of Atlanta. Today we are talking PORSHA. Because the other day, when she posted Beyonce, she was getting to the money. Everybody mad, right? From Beyonce's Beachella performance and all of the things. I still think that portion of Beachella might be the greatest thing ever, right? So ultimately, I was speculating perhaps she got that pay increase, perhaps she got that check for season 18, but lo and behold, it is because she sorted out some additional things with Simon that we've got to get into. So, as you guys know, there was all this talk this season by Kelly and Shamia. They are worried about PORSHA's cat for some reason, even though she's had a whole girlfriend, a whole significant other in Sway for the last year. So really, y'all trying to bring up and regurgitate old tea or old rumors or old allegations, in the same fashion y'all doing with PORSHA's mom, that is not relevant to the show, that's not relevant to the conversation. Last I checked, Mama Diane is not a peach holder. But that's what y'all do. Y'all like to play Ring Around the Rosie. So we got to get into the TMZ exclusive of it all and what was said, right? So it says, Real Housewives of Atlanta star PORSHA Williams scores big in divorce battle, gets multi-million-dollar home. But wait. I thought Kelly said that it's Simon's home and that we were going to see the ghost of Simon throughout the house. No. Exclusive. PORSHA Williams sweeps divorce battle, secures deed to multi-million-dollar home. I thought Kelly said at the reunion that the house was not in PORSHA's name. That PORSHA is paying Simon's bills. I thought that's what Kelly said. Y'all knew fave. Kelly and Shamia, y'all knew faves because y'all don't like PORSHA. Huge win for PORSHA Williams. She scored a 7-figure divorce settlement and the house from her ex, Simon Guobadia. But I thought Simon was all out on these internet streets saying that PORSHA was never going to get this house. That this was never going to be PORSHA's house. And she told a judge he agreed to quickly pay up the other money he owes, TMZ has learned. According to court documents obtained by TMZ, PORSHA says Simon transferred his interest in the Atlanta mansion they once shared to PORSHA through a quitclaim deed. PORSHA says Simon also agreed PORSHA is entitled to $1.5 million, specifically $1,568,181.63 in reimbursement from his share of the property's equity, and further agreed to give PORSHA the title to a 2021 Rolls-Royce Ghost. And this is not the first time PORSHA has had a Rolls-Royce, y'all. Remember, Simon also was on that internet saying that was not PORSHA's Rolls-Royce. Only for PORSHA to have the Rolls-Royce. So what are y'all going to say? Are y'all going to say this is pretty privilege? What are y'all going to say? Under the agreement, PORSHA says she has full authority to refinance the home or sell it in a commercially reasonable manner without Simon or an arbitrator being involved. The documents say that PORSHA and Simon confirmed the settlement terms under oath during an August 5th hearing. So this was just a couple of days ago, you guys. This was just a couple of days ago. telling the judge the agreement resolved all of their remaining issues. In her filing, PORSHA pointed out Simon already agreed to the terms of the consent order. The former couple married in November of 2022, but PORSHA filed for divorce quick, fast, in a hurry. In February 2024, just after 15 months of marriage, put the champagne on ice. And so we have Simon Gabadia, who took to the Instagrammies and wants to play in y'all faces because, again, if you guys do not like PORSHA, you're going to believe anything Simon says as if Simon was not on this internet for this entire time since he got out, you know what I'm saying, from being deported and all the things, saying he was never going to give PORSHA this house. He was not going to give her that Rolls Royce. He was not going to give her a dime. He was going to appeal everything. He was going to sue her and do all of this and do all of that. So now he wants to be big and bad on the Instagram. He's talking about, oh, they forgot to mention they also inherited $8 million in debt and still got to pay me. Being debt-free is my flex. Talking about some freedom living, ATL in the house, thank you, Lagos, because he's at the club. He is at the club and all the things. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Y'all got played. Like, let's just talk about it, Simon. You got played. You absolutely got played. And there's no way to go around it. You know what I'm saying? There's no way to, try to talk y'all way out of it. But basically, you know what I'm saying? The theme song, PORSHA needs to be playing right now is Young Miami. It's Spin That. This is for, you know what I'm saying? This is for all my scammers and my get money witches with a B. Where all my scamming asses at? You know what I'm saying? Where they at? Spending that money fast. 20s, 50s, 100s cash. Boy, go in that go-yard bag. Boosting witches, where y'all at? Stuff in your bag. Just to flip it, pop some tags. Girl, go in that go-yard bag. Spin that ish. Spin that ish, PORSHA. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? PORSHA is not here to play with y'all. PORSHA finds a way to keep coming out on top. Y'all were not going to let PORSHA caught slipping with what happened with the Cordell situation. Last time, PORSHA, you know what I'm saying, with Cordell, left her without a house and a home and left her broke. She said, not this time. Not this time again. And for those of y'all that think PORSHA is desperate for Bravo, is desperate for Real Housewives of Atlanta, you've got it wrong again because listen, look at here. PORSHA was like to Simon, we can jet set and travel the world together and all the things. But if I'm going to be quitting my Real Housewives of Atlanta check, if I'm going to be quitting Dish Nation, you got to pay me a monthly allowance. You know what I'm saying? You're going to pay me this $40K a month or whatever the case may be so I can still be accustomed to a certain lifestyle. So PORSHA has proven that she is not desperate for this show. And when PORSHA came back, there was an initial expectation that it was going to be her and Simon Gabadia. But PORSHA said, this is my SHIT. This is my SHIT, and I will be getting a divorce. And so then Simon blocked PORSHA's her Big Return season 16 from filming in the house. So then that's when PORSHA was trying to circumvent that and created that YouTube channel to show you what was in the house and how she was living and all of the things. Fast forward to season 17. The divorce, you know what I'm saying, is final. PORSHA has the house and all of the things and is free to film in this house. Now with this latest article, PORSHA can do what she wants. She can choose to sell the house or she can choose to maintain the house. I don't know why y'all want to pocket watch PORSHA so bad on whether or not she can afford this house or bring up alleged liens or alleged taxes or whatever the case may be. If Porsha got it, she got it. Why do y'all care? Why do y'all care so bad? If Porsha can afford it, why do y'all care? It is Porsha's money, not my money, not your money. If Porsha chooses to stay, she'll stay. If she chooses to leave, she'll leave. We'll see what happens. We will see if she decides, hey, you know what? I will finish out the year in this house. I got what I needed to as far as scenes of the home being filmed for the show. I'm going to go ahead and downsize. I'm going to go ahead, you know what I'm saying? Or since Sway's building a house, I might move in with Sway. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what's going to happen. But ultimately, y'all were doing all that shade, all that messiness, all that Simon's house. Oh, that's Simon's house, but Simon hasn't been there. And Simon said that he was going to get that house back, only for him now to claim, oh, well, you know, it's in debt anyways. Well, technically, you guys, if y'all have a mortgage on a house, that is debt. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we saying? If you did not pay the full cash amount for a mansion, for a home, and all the things, then you do take on a debt. It's called a mortgage. It is called a loan of whatever you got approved for. And you have to pay those monthly payments in addition to the property taxes. Like, y'all be weird out here. Y'all be so weird out here. Are y'all homeowners? Do y'all understand what it is and what it's not? Because I feel like some people intentionally are being obtuse just because they don't like Porsha. But y'all whole argument, this whole divorce, that's not Porsha's house, that's Simon's house. That's not Porsha's Rolls Royce, that's Simon's. Simon's gonna snatch everything up and kick Porsha out like Cordell did. And none of that happened. And Porsha got a settlement on top of that as well. And y'all are mad. Why? Why are y'all so mad? But if it was one of y'all faves, if this was a settlement that Shamia got, or if this was a settlement, you know what I'm saying, that somebody else got that y'all liked on the show, y'all would be throwing a party for them. But when it's Porsha, y'all drag Porsha. When it's Drew Sidora, y'all drag Drew Sidora. And all this and all that. Make it make sense. If this was anybody else, if this was Kenya Moore that came out on top from her divorce, if this was, you know what I'm saying, anybody else that y'all like supporting on the trigger fingers side of the internet, y'all be like, see, my girl made it out. My girl, this is how you do marriages. This is how you get in and get out and get paid. And you leave with a Rolls Royce, a home, and a settlement. But because it's Porsha, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't like this. Y'all don't like Porsha coming out on top. Simon, for the last year or so, has been talking about how he was going to take this house from Porsha. How he was going to take that Rolls Royce from Porsha. Now, all of a sudden, that was never the situation. It's all about me being debt-free. No. You're still trying to find out the answers as to why Porsha divorced you in the first place. You do not understand, just because you're wealthy, why Porsha did not want to stick around. And that has you pressed. That somebody like Porsha played in your face. And you can't take it. You can't handle it. But Porsha decided, listen, look at here. I am going to have all of these affairs in order for this man, and I am going to get what is owed to me, and I'm going to keep it pushing and move on. And that's what Porsha is doing. And like I said, if she's got the money to pay the bills, who cares? Or if she decides to sell the home, who cares? The fact of the matter is, y'all been calling this Simon's house this entire time as if at one point in time, him and Porsha were never married and living in that home together. I've never heard of this. You know what I'm saying? If you're married to somebody, that it's the husband's house. Y'all usually refer to it as the couple's house. Y'all never call Shamia and Gerald's mansion. Y'all never call it Gerald's house. Y'all either call it Sterling Hall, or y'all say that that's Shamia and Gerald's marital home, or that is the home that Shamia and her husband Gerald share together. Y'all never come out there and say it's Gerald's house, but y'all do that to PORSHA with the house that she shared with her ex-husband Simon. Y'all call that Simon's house as if it is some sort of dig. As if PORSHA couldn't get the house on her own, or any of the sort, but y'all don't know what her pockets are looking like. Y'all don't know what her checks are looking like. Y'all don't know how much she's making from Go Naked. She said that she's crossed over 10 million in sales, and those wigs are like $1,000 a pop. You know what I'm saying? And she's got Pampered by PORSHA. She's got Meaningful Beauty. She is on all of the spin-offs that you can think of on Bravo. She was supposed to be on that Love Hotel show, but I think they might have scrapped that since, you know, she's in a relationship. But she did the Threater. She starred on a TV show on NBC. She's about to star on another show coming out here on Sunday, Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. She has had spin-offs on this show in the past. Once with Dennis, once with Simon. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to hate this woman so bad, and it's so crazy to me, and it's primarily coming from our own people. That's what's so crazy. It is coming for our own people, because you want the worst for PORSHA so bad, and PORSHA keeps proving y'all wrong, and y'all can't handle it because y'all want it to be someone else on the show that gets these perks and gets these benefits, and y'all mad that it's not them. So anyways, there's that for this video. I need y'all to do me the biggest favor. I need y'all to do y'all biggest one, and that is to hype the video. Hype the video, please. Hype the video like you never hyped a video before in your life. There's that. That is it. That is all. Es todos es final. Es finito. Es the end the road. Es the end the line for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post the content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.